We'll dig into the next industry, which is we're looking at manufacturing. I guess obviously it does align a bit with automotive, more on the, like I said, the operational side.
Yes.
Also, like you said, we are seeing a lot more of the obviously automation in like machine, like making of goods, design, in that respect. So yeah, what else would you add? I mean, what's the key challenges, opportunities within manufacturing, do you see?
Okay, so manufacturing, super cool area, and massive impact also, and potential also for AI. So both automotive in a way and like you said, the manufacturing industry, they try to pursue a very similar kind of a goal, yeah, and that is the minimization or to absolute reduction to possibly zero of errors, yeah, of errors of any sort. And so increased AI efficiency, for example, in manufacturing can lead to very positive impacts if one talks about AI-driven automation, streamlining production processes, and especially reducing waste, industrial waste, which is a huge topic. My God. In my earlier on in my career, with my exposure to industry automation, and my former employer, and I'm super fortunate to have had all that exposure. As a world leader in industrial automation, and even then, it was very, very important that the entire production would be very efficient and would minimize waste and minimize the use of energy. But there are limits, or there have been typically limits to that. Now, we are finding more so in the manufacturing industry that by the use of AI, those boundaries that we thought were there are now being automatically challenged. Yeah. That one can start thinking beyond those boundaries and pushing them even further and further to make production processes even more streamlined, even more automated, especially using technologies like or procedures like digital twins to make twins out of a digital twin out of an existing production process, and then basically using that as an optimization basis to then transfer those results to the actual industrial process, all the way to quality control, because like I said, the idea is to minimize waste and minimize errors, yeah, mistakes in the process. So AI systems have proven to be very efficient at detecting defects and ensuring product quality across the board of industries. Yeah. So I mean, we're not talking about any specific industry. I'm purposely keeping this high level. But this is like something that's really generic and goes across pretty much all the industries out there. And then also things like predictive maintenance, or maintenance in general. There's a lot of installed base out there for the manufacturing industry. Plants that are running, factories that are there and running, they're running well, well enough, maybe not at the most efficient level. And now, with the use of AI, with the same things can become a lot more efficient. That's what's being found, yeah. So that's something also from a maintenance perspective, to keep these machines available, up and running, to maximize their uptime, is something that AI is making massive contributions to actually. To help schedule maintenance in a way that it does not massively damage the entire production schedule, or disrupt it in any way, using slicing up maintenance into smaller parts. What would be a big project earlier in maintenance, to slice it up and do it a more organically, a more fragmented approach. All these things are being proposed by the AI models that are deployed there, and experience suggests that when one implements them, one can get a lot more out of the same production line that was out there than was possible earlier, right? And again, here again, just like the finance industry that we talked about, customization is a big deal. Yeah. So the more one can customize an industrial process, which is built for scale. Yeah, I mean, this is, basic level economics, that these are, you need to reach certain economies of scale, but then you end up producing the same same product, one size fits all kind of thing for everybody. Making it more flexible, more adaptable, more customizable for users is what the key over here, and AI is making massive strides in doing that. So super excited, especially about manufacturing being, going from strength to strength there.
Yeah, well, definitely custom. I mean, people want things customized now, and then also at speed. People don't want to be waiting about for if a change can be made. No. But no, like you obviously discussed waste, because I think that's going to be obviously now they can obviously look at past data to I guess look into more detail the supply and demand, and then that's going to obviously minimise waste, and obviously that's I think going to be a massive for that, especially cost savings for that industry. I think it's going to be a big factor.
You know what's really important. Sorry, just to add, what's really important for almost industries and industry sectors across the board is the topic of sustainability. You know, and to do things in a sustainable way, to be carbon neutral, be net neutral, whatever one's goals are until whatever time. And even there, there's a lot of AI modeling that's going on. A lot of data is being fed into models to kind of predict as to what companies need to be doing tangibly to get what their own goals are, from a manufacturing perspective. So that's very exciting to see as well.